my name is Margaret Daniels and this is my story.
Born and raised?
Well, I was born in Brisbane, but after a couple of years my parents moved back to Boyne Island first and then eventually Gladstone.
Who are your parents and did you have any siblings?
Well, my parents were Aileen and Godfrey Turek, and I had one sibling, a brother, Peter, who was 2 years and 7 months younger than me.
What was your favourite memory of growing up?
Oh, well, I had a great time on Auckland Hill because there were lots of children around and we'd go to each other's houses. And I remember my friend, her grandmother lived just up the road, and she had a fascinating old house, and a lot of the walls or the fence was covered with cat's claw, and it was great to climb all over that. And we just had great fun with all the neighbourhood children.
Where and what did you study?
Well, after I finished school, and I enjoyed school, I always loved school, I decided back then the government used to give out teachers' scholarships, and I managed to get a teacher's scholarship to Teachers College, which was good because it helped with my fees and whatever else, helped my parents out. And I went to the Kelvin Grove Teachers College to study, and I studied teaching, primary teaching.
How did you end up in the Central Highlands?
Well, I came out to Emerald because I was transferred here as a teacher. With the transfer system that the Queensland government had for its teaching employees, I was transferred to Emerald. That's really how I came to be here.
What is your favourite thing about living at Gindi and in the Central Highlands community?
Well, I think it's a lovely place to live. I like living out here at Gindi because it's nice and quiet. I like the rural atmosphere, and I can watch everything that's going on around the farm, keeping my son busy. And I just like the quietness and the space.
How did you meet your husband?
Well, I met my husband when I first came to Emerald, actually, and the Emerald Star Hotel was a fairly new hotel then. It was a lovely hotel. It's still good now, but it was a lovely hotel. But downstairs, sort of just back from where the bottle department is now, was a big open sort of hall. And they used to run cabarets there, what we called cabarets, with lots of music, and all the young ones would go there to have a good night out. And that's where I met my husband one night.
Can you tell us about your wedding?
Well, yes, my wedding was in Gladstone because that's where my family were. And we had the wedding at the Star of the Sea Catholic Church.
Can you tell us about your family with your husband?
Yes, Tiger and I had 3 children. We had Rowena, and then Mark, and then Noel, and I also have 9 grandchildren.
Did you have a favourite family tradition?
Well, yes, we did. I know every Christmas, I make a great big plum pudding in a cloth. My mother-in-law used to do that, but then when she got older and not so well, I said, well, I'll take over making the plum pudding.
What hobbies have you had over your life and what do you enjoy now?
Well, when I was younger, I always loved reading, actually, always loved reading from when I was a little girl, so I read a lot, all the Enid Blyton books and the Famous Five and the Secret Seven. They really fired my imagination. That was great. Sometimes I'd go fishing with my dad at Benarabi in the creeks, and then when I got a bit older, well, my brother and I were coached in tennis, and we played a lot of tennis. Actually, I played a lot of tennis, and now I enjoy cooking and gardening and line dancing, which I haven't done for a while, but I do enjoy the line dancing.
What has been your most memorable vacation or your favourite destination?
Well, it's a hard one because there's quite a few things. I guess the first trip overseas I went with my husband, and that was lovely because neither of us had been over to the Northern Hemisphere before, and we went to London. It was summertime, and of course we went to the Wimbledon tennis.
You could have dinner with 3 people, past or present. Who would you choose?
Well, I had Elizabeth II because I thought she was just lovely. And I'd like to have dinner with Rod Laver and discuss the fact that his brother coached me tennis many years ago, plus the fact that I knew quite a few of his family from living in Gladstone. And the other one would be Nelson Mandela.
How has your perspective on life changed as you've grown older?
Well, I think I appreciate things more now I'm older.
What does happiness mean to you?
Oh, well, it just means a lot of things. It means my family. I'm lucky I've got my family around me. So and I enjoy mixing with people and having outings and doing all sorts of good things. So that all makes me happy.
Greatest achievement or proudest moment?
Well, there's a couple. I mean, I was very. When I look back, really, I thought, well, I was very pleased that I did become a teacher, and my parents encouraged me to go on and do that. And then I was really happy when I got married. I thought that was great that I found somebody I loved, and I could be happy like that. And also having my 3 children. They just make me proud all the time.
What is some advice you'd like to give to the younger generations today?
Well, as your parents tell you, take advice from your parents. Some people won't, but parents are older than you, so they've had experience in life. So I think you need to listen to your parents.
What is one thing you'd like to be remembered as?
I'd like to be remembered as somebody who maybe helped others or enjoyed life. There you are. That's all.